What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, it's just an E91 328xi build. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back again. So today it's not going to be a break update. I will be getting that tomorrow, which is Monday. It's Sunday right now. I got a lot of interior parts that I'm going to be showing you what I got and what's going to be happening. So let's get to it. So as you can see here, I got a whole lot of black parts, black carpet per se. So everything is going to be replaced right here. And I got the D-pillars and this little trim piece. It's called like a trim panel. So the left and right trim panel and this piece as well. And finally, I will be having a cover, as you can see here. So everything is in black. This is all only for M Sports. This is all parts that I got from overseas. These are the parts I got from overseas. And I was lucky enough to find this, not really locally, but in Houston. So I was really happy about that. So I will be replacing all this and I'll be showing you the process. And this is the last time you'll basically be seeing beige carpet. I already purchased this from the dealer. These two seatbelt covers in black. Still need to get the C-pillars. And I also purchased this trim piece from the dealer as well. It was only $17, so I had to get it. And this piece will also be in black. I know you can't really see it, but hey, you know, it's one step closer to getting all these trim pieces in black and looking like an official M Sport as well. I'm working on sun visors and door handles, or the grab handles, from getting that picked up as well on Tuesday. So that should be coming in as well. Very happy to see that, but let's get to it. So as you can see here, it's just basically the simple stuff that all comes out, which was super easy to do. I already removed my rear seat bench, which if you don't know how to do, this is E90, and I'm sorry. Apologize for the mess. I forgot to clean this in here, and this is absolutely disgusting. Unfortunately, I do not have a vacuum, but I will be cleaning this up later today. I'm going to be going to wash my car and vacuum all this shit out. But in order to remove this piece right here, you're gonna need to pop open these clips. So there's just 3 of them and they come off, and everything should be coming off, and that's about it. I'm gonna be working on taking off this first, and then in order to do the trim panels, I'll show you that next. So as you can see here, I popped off those clips that were holding it in, and I'll show you right here. They're just 3 clips that are holding it on each side, so that was pretty easy to take off. Now, in order to remove the D panel and this little trim piece right here, you basically have to pull these off with force. And of course, if I were you and you're doing like a conversion, I'd already purchase these pieces in advance, because they will crack on you from how brittle you are. Well, depending on each state, but in Texas, everything gets hot, so the plastic turns really hard, and it's sort of hard to keep this. I already knew that this was cracked from the previous owner, so I don't really care about this one, and I don't really care about this one because I already ordered them in black, so that's not an issue if I break them. But if your instance, you really have to pull up on these pretty hard, and you don't even need to, if you're replacing the D panel or the C panel, you don't need to remove this at all. You just pop this clip open and slide it up. But now I'm going to be working on removing this trim piece and then removing a D pillar, so I can start to remove this underneath, because you need to remove this in order to remove the screws, and you need to remove this seat belt, and I'll show you guys when I get there. But these are just held by covers. See the screws here to remove it, and then you remove these pieces right here, and I'll get back to you. So I'm showing you the updated progress, and I've removed all of this. It's been super simple, just been finding bolts. So of course, this is all for the D pillar. You need to remove 2 right here as well for this little trim piece. And there's 2 right here. Then there's 1 attached right there. And then another 2 up there. So it's just been finding all these bolts. It's pretty simple, as you can see. Here's my adjustable for my coilovers. That's behind you. Really don't see that much, but it's just dusty. I'm gonna try to do my best to clean this up and then go from there. I also forgot to show y'all, this is what is in the back of the D pillar. So I'm gonna go over, I believe it may be this one. No, it's the right side. It is this one right here. So all you're just doing is swapping it back over to these little pieces right here to fit it on. As you can see, that's where it's all gonna be held. So it is like 2 days from my last filming for the trunk. I wasn't able to get everything that I did with all the bolts or anything like that. I do apologize. It was starting to rain badly, so I needed to get it done. I needed to get it done quickly because everything would have been soaked. So I apologize for losing that content, but right now we're gonna go out and see what the finished product looks like. And if any of you guys need help transferring over anything, you know, if you're doing the conversion as well with all the black interior pieces and trim pieces, comment down below, let me know, and I can help you out with whatever you need. So let's get to it. So as you can see here, I replaced everything in black, all the pieces that I could with carpet wise, and I cleaned them up. And I as well replaced this trim piece. Don't worry about the seatbelt covers. Like I said, here in Texas, everything becomes brittle. This is not the way how it's supposed to be. And as you can see here, that is chipped off. But this is not how it's supposed to look. I already have these ordered from BMW. I had to get them from Germany. So they're coming in black. So that's gonna also be black. I still need to order the C pillars, but I have the D pillar and this little trim piece on both sides, and they look fantastic. I'm super happy with the result. And of course, underneath here, black as well and black as well. So this is gonna be a really big step in the right direction for me. I still need to get this, however, and the other trim piece that I purchased from BMW, I know, again, it's a small piece, but like I said, this is going to be a long process. The seats, the back of the seats, that's going to be the only thing that's being dyed, and I'm still stuck between if I want to dye the plastic pieces or not, and just dye the carpet, because that may look like a cool little two-tone effect, but then again, doing it all black in the back would look nice as well. So I'm still debating on that. I need to work on this. I already have these trim pieces that I'm trying to find, or actually have them in my cart, still need to purchase them. And then I will be getting, hopefully today, the door handles, the sun visors, and the dome. So that I should be purchasing today in black. So that's gonna be next on the list. And it's just coming together very slowly, but I'm very happy with the progress. And that's gonna conclude this video, but I do have updates on the brakes, so let me get to this. So now for the brake update. So I did, if you haven't seen the videos before, I already have installed the front brakes, and it's been a massive difference. However, I will say that the pedal is a little bit spongy, not really that noticeable compared to stock, but of course you're going to bigger brakes, it will happen with whatever kit that you get. I've been trying to find out what I can do to firm it up a little bit more, but it's really not that bad to the point where it's like, I really need to get these done. I have noticed a hell of a lot of difference just with the fronts alone, so I cannot wait to get the rears on. Now for the whole process of what I've done for the rear brakes. So I was originally gonna purchase the M Performance brake kit, but everything is back ordered on FCP, Turner Motorsports, Beamer World, ECS Tuning, even though I don't like them. I was wanting to purchase through all of them, and supposedly they're not gonna get any, everyone's around the same time. It's either August or September of when the rotors would come in. So I've been trying to find suitable replacements for the rears. You know, I'm not the only one that's gonna be doing this swap, and I'm trying to help you guys out as well. So 135i rotors will not work, even though they do have the same dimension. It's not gonna fit over the drum in the rear. So the second rotor that I purchased was Z4 35IS. So the first one for the 135i, it's a 324 by 22, which that is the same size as the M Performance. So I thought that was gonna be suitable. Tried it, didn't work. Second one, of course, the Z4, it was a 324 by 20, which my stocks are by 20. So I was like, great, this is gonna fit. It was not the same size as the drum, it was too small, but I had the width-wise. So now for my last and final try, because of course, I wanna help everyone else out who is viewing the channel. So I purchased on Brembo. It had precisely everything what I was looking for. I measured the rotor, my stock rotor. I measured the rotor that was coming from Brembo when it came to the drum size, because I'm having an issue on the E91s or the 328XIs. I don't know, on my car, it's a two-step process. So there's a smaller size, then it goes to a bigger one to wrap around the drum so your e-brake is still functional. And that's what I want. I want a functional e-brake. I know I have an auto, but I just still want all the common functionalities. I don't want to take it out just to have big brakes. You know, I want everything to work. So I purchased these Brembo Rotors. Hopefully they do work because they're 5x120. It's exactly what I'm looking for. It's a 324 by 20 millimeter rotor. So I'm very happy. Hopefully I'm still happy when I try to install them again. This is going to be third time, and hopefully the third time's a charm. And I'm doing this all to help out you guys. And I hope that you guys do see that video when I install the rears. I will, you know what, I'll still even make a video if it fits or doesn't fit, because then I've already exhausted all resources, and I'm unfortunately gonna have to wait for the M Performance ones to have. And they are different though. They are very different compared to the stock 135i brake rotors, because I chose blanks, and the M Performance ones only come in drilled and slotted. I do not like that. I really am not a drilled and slotted type of guy. I do like slotted, but I'm just like the blanks. Blanks I've never had any issues with. There's no brake phase, there's no nothing. Yes, it does cool down the brakes, but I'm not really tracking the vehicle a lot, and it does help out when you actually legitimately have a big brake kit, which is, you know, like the $3,000 to $4,000 ones, when they're, you know, I believe the two-piece rotors. So the two-piece rotors, they're solid, but when it comes to like stock type style rotors, it's all right. And I've seen a lot of cracking on the drilled side, so that's why I stay away from that. But yes, that is the issue that I've been having, because I went yesterday to the shop and it just didn't fit. So it's just a whole process. And we already cut my rear dust shield because we were trying to fit the first 135i brakes, or the rotors on, just didn't fit. Went too deep in. So I had to replace that. And then on top of that, when I have to replace that, we have to take out the bearing and the axle nut. So I had to, you know, just for precautionary measures, get the wheel bearing and the axle nut to replace the rear dust shield that I cut. But everything should fit when it comes to these rotors, because we double, triple, and quadruple checked these rotors that I purchased, and hopefully it works. And a big shout out to EPS Automotive with Chase and Josh. They've been helping me through this process, because I've been trying to find a good kit that doesn't, you know, break the bank, but you get what you put in. So I will also be doing every breakdown of these brakes. So look out for this video, or for that video. It should be coming out in the next like 3 weeks. So don't like expect it anytime soon, because I'm still waiting to throw those rotors and brakes on. I have everything. I have everything that I need to put on the brakes. I'm just having the issue with the rotors, and worst case scenario, I just have to wait for those M Performance rotors to come in. It just sucks that I can't throw them on, because, you know, it irks me to not have a full 100% product with the front and rears. But hey, it is what it is. I cannot fix it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be safe out there, and leave a like, and, you know, comment down below, what do you guys want to see? If you want to see a build breakdown, I can do that, but I probably will hold off until either, if I figure out that the rotors work, I will definitely put on, you know, a build breakdown up shortly. But if it doesn't come, I'm gonna wait. You know, if they don't work, I'm gonna definitely wait to put that build breakdown, because I really want to get a full version of my vehicle, it being complete with the brakes, because I really want those brakes on. So stay tuned for that. And again, thank you for your patience with getting all these videos out. I've just been waiting on parts just to come in from overseas. C-pillars will be next. And like I said in the video, hopefully I'll be able to pick up those sun visors and the dome lights. So now I'll be getting all the small little black trim pieces in my car to make the complete final product, because I'm gonna be attacking this interior aggressively. See you later, guys.